What's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. No, Tuesday. Feels like Wednesday. It's been a crazy week. Getting up at 2 again this morning. I got to get up at 2 tomorrow. Give it a minute, let people jump in here, get back into the routine, see how everyone's doing, see what everyone's sourced and sold today. And I'll show you what I picked up. So, Chibs was first. How's it going? Sean, Tanya, Scott Lindsay, Thrill the Hunt. Hey, Pac-Man. Bless Kicks, what's up? Thrill the Hunt. I already got you. So, today, and please excuse my internet. I don't know if the internet today is really spotty, at least in the room. But I went to 5 different thrift stores today. I went to Rhode Island, Massachusetts. I think I did 3 Mass, 2 Rhode Island. I went to a Savers, went to Salvation Army, went to 2 Goodwills, and then went the other one I went to. It was a random consignment store that had nothing. Hey, is this a place where you get free Patriots jerseys? Not today. Thursday night, though. Thursday night is the Patriots game, but I am leaving before that. Hello, guys. Sold a VCR today. Paid $8.95. Hey, Mom, what's up? Wow, you paid $8.95 for VCR sold for $80. Awesome. Hey, Carol, what's up? I'm in your neck of the woods. Thrill the Hunt sold some ski boots, bought for $1. The thrift stores in Rhode Island small. Yeah, the Salvation Army was actually pretty small. All right, so Carol, good thing you're here. I'll show you where I went today. So I went to Salvation Army. I went to Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Robert Graham limited edition. Whoa, good job, Nathan. Great pickup. So Pawtucket with Salvation Army, spent $17. Then I went to, let's see here, went to Attleboro. There you go, Attleboro. Went there. I went to Goodwill there. So the Goodwill there was kind of expensive, at least compared to Ohio. The polo shirts were $5. Then I went to a Goodwill, and that was Middletown. That was the Connecticut ones. The last one I went to is right here. This one was probably the best one of the day. I picked it. Everything was either $1, $2, or $3. I picked up some awesome things here. I spent $28, but I got a couple bags worth. There are some items that need to be cleaned. This was the St. Vincent store of Plainville, Mass. It was the best find. If you're ever in Boston or the Foxborough, the surrounding area, go hit up that store. There's a lot of nice stuff in there for very cheap. Rusted, yes, I am in a hotel room in Foxborough. Yeah, and it's literally pouring enough rain to block the dish. TV's been crappy, but yeah, it's not been good here. Art Pickers, thanks for coming. Yeah, so rain here was crazy. We actually went to if you're ever in town, it was a Liberty and Union Ale House. That was closer to Rhode Island. It was in Taunton. So we went to Taunton. That was cool. If you ever go there, hit that place up. It's pretty good. Some of the St. Vincent's are cheap, but not usually good stuff there. Yeah, it was. You had to dig. I digged a lot, and I was able to find some stuff. So I'm going to show you what I picked up. This one looks like someone had a dog. Maybe he had Fenway. But I picked up. I'll show you a couple things, a couple other stuff back there I didn't pick up. Hey, Mother's Mustache. So let's see. I picked up. This was at the Salvation Army. I left behind 3 polo shirts. They were $5.99, a little expensive. They were just plain Under Armour polo shirts. and they had embroidery on the arm. It was like canola, not canola oil. It was some random company. I left them there. So usually I don't pick them up. I don't leave them, I should say. You should take video of your trips and the places you go. So, John, I thought about doing that today. I posted most of it to my Instagram just because I use my phone to search stuff a lot. And I would end up taking more video than searching for stuff. I'll try it, take some video when I'm out there. St. Vincent's is good here too. Always goodies there. Yeah, you have to dig them. You'll find stuff. I picked up this camo brown. Let me minimize the window so I can see you guys. Yeah, that was the hardest thing I did, Pac-Man. I left those behind. But I probably would have at best got $17, $18. It would have not been worth my time to get it. So I picked up this Under Armour large hoodie logo. I got this. I think this was Salvation Army. So this was like a $6 find. I will list it for a bunch, but usually the camo stuff does pretty well for me. I have these a bunch folded up, so if I don't need to unfold them, I'll just show you what I picked up. Checkered pattern Under Armour. It's kind of like a gray checks. So I'll pick that up. That's kind of cool. Got this one. Now, usually I don't pick up t-shirts, but I think this was $1, so I said, why not? This was at St. Vincent's. So this was a Pittsburgh Penguins Climb-A-Lite Adidas shirt. I haven't sold it yet, but I have the same style t-shirt, long sleeve, and it's the Nashville Predators. I've gotten a lot of traction on it. So definitely, if you find, especially these Climb-A-Lite Adidas NHL shirts, pick them up. Keep an eye out for a Tom Brady Super Bowl ring. I think they found that. They found that ring. I found a Vineyard Vines. Vineyard Vines. This was. I'm getting them all crossed up now. Vineyard Vines. Where did I find this one? I forgot. But Vineyard Vines. This was the cleanest Vineyard Vines I've ever found. Striped, and it's size large. Now it does have the CDW logo in the back. This probably will hopefully get it to sell pretty quickly. But pick that up. I did price this high, so we'll see if I can get that to move pretty quickly. And all this stuff that I'm showing you is cross-posted also between Poshmark and eBay. I've never found a Vineyard Vine, and I'm in the South. This is the second one I found. First one was okay, but I haven't sold it yet. So, at least for me, Vineyard Vines selling pretty slowly. I found another FootJoy. I did leave some FootJoys behind. I was in Savers, which is ridiculous, by the way. The prices were outrageous. I found a nice Patriots coat, the NFL Patriots coat, but it was like $20. And it was so heavy, shipping and all that. It wouldn't have been worth it, but it was a nice coat. But all the polo shirts were like $15. So I couldn't pick any of that. A lot of Vineyard Vines in Mass. It's fun, but the Boston traffic killed me this morning. So I'm just kind of southwest of Boston, which is nice. Our facility's up in Boston, but I'm luckily don't have to go up there because traffic is awful. Now, this was what I picked up at Salvation Army. Now, you guys know I'm not a big fan of Salvation Army just because they use those darn staples. And they staple the price tag into the shirt. Usually, the thrift stores, at least in Ohio, so this is a FootJoy, just a plain FootJoy, nothing on it. Usually, see, I'm getting screwed up. Salvation Army will stick them, discreetly. Usually, I can salvage them if it's in the collar. But at this Salvation Army, they were stapling them into the front of the shirt. I'm like, you're going to ruin the shirt. So there's a couple that had to leave. But this one was in the collar. This next thing I'm going to show you was in the collar as well. I found a couple And I got to fold these well because I have to put all this stuff in my suitcase. And I'm hoping it's all going to fit, but we'll see. Hey, Darren, what's up? I want to visit Boston. Can't wait to travel in the Northeast. Yeah, there's a lot of good food here. And I found a couple Boston College items. So this was my medium. This is a medium Under Armour. I don't know if this is women's or not, but you can see Under Armour Boston College. It is a zip up. Now, I don't know if it's tapered on the sides. That would give giveaway for me to be a woman's jacket, but this thing's awesome. I love that. That's great. But that was a $6 find. I forget which one, but that was also Salvation Army. I found two of these. This brand does okay, especially if they're brand new. I'd find this brand, the Ahead Extreme. And now, given these are brand new, they might sit a little bit, but given that they have the electronic CDW, this is a maroon with the red stripe with the stripes on it. It does have the PGA Tour on the sleeve. This was one of the polos at one of the thrift stores, I think in Attleboro. That was a $5 find. So I'm listing this up for about 25 bucks. Given it's new with tags, here's the other one I picked up. Same thing. So those brands do all right for me, especially if they're new. Yeah, Ronnie. That's what's nice about New England. Everything's 45 minutes away, 20 to 45 minutes away. Now in Ohio, you could drive 20 minutes and still be in Columbus. But within New England, you can pretty much drive anywhere and be in different states within that whole time frame. This FootJoy I picked up, just a plain white one in larger size. I did leave the 3 at the Savers. I left those alone. This one I picked up. This was a $5 pickup, but it has this logo on it on the sleeve. I haven't Googled it yet, but no idea what this is. FootJoy. I should make a couple bucks on it, but granted, it's white. So usually I was expecting to see stains or tears, but it has not changed. FootJoy is usually one of the ones I always pick up. Darren, appreciate the super chat. Thank you. So I found mostly a lot of the brands that I always look for. FootJoy being one of them. I found a ton of them. Here's another FootJoy. And what you can do, Chris, I went in my escrow, my new house. Nice. Good job, Darren. Glad to see your house doing your house progress is doing well. So this one is a FootJoy. This is different though. This is the FootJoy Pro Dry. Just make sure the different tags, like the previous one I showed you was just a FootJoy. But this is the Pro Dry. Look for that. This is awesome because I don't think it'll last long. But Nesson is the local regional sports channel over here. That's all that's on the shirt. And this is the one I got for half off. This would have been $5, but it was I think it was blue tag. So blue tag, got that for $2.50, plain, nothing on it, and it's got that on the arm, which is awesome. So I think that won't last long. Picked up this Under Armour just because it's Under Armour. Lynn University. I've not looked where that's at, but just a plain polo shirt. $5 for that one. Couldn't leave that one behind. These long sleeve, you remember the long sleeve Under Armours we saw at the Goodwill in Connecticut? Well, I found another one. This is the all-season gear. It's kind of lightweight, almost wicking. The only issue with this was at the bottom, one of the buttons cracked right here. So I did put that in the listing. Usually they have buttons on the inside of the flap, but there's no extra buttons. Otherwise, I try and get it fixed. So that's the only thing I found with this shirt, which was wrong with that one. Otherwise, the shirt color's cool. Double XL. I was able to find a double XL in this. This is a football polo shirt. Amherst College. Amherst, Mass. Awesome condition. This one, a local college, usually does pretty well for me. So Why staple the shirts? Yes, I don't get it. Now, the only reason I think they do it is because it's harder for people to switch the tags out. Like at Goodwill, the stickers, people will flop the stickers around. With staples, that's a little harder because usually on any Salvation Army that you go to, on the rules at the front, it says if the staple's missing, they reserve the right not to sell it to you. So that's all of those. So those are good. Let me show you some of the other stuff I picked up. This stuff was from my $28 haul at St. Vincent's. Now this, I mean, one shirt will pay for my whole lot here. And what was weird was when I walked in there was no prices on anything. There was, and if someone printed out an Excel sheet, put it on the wall, and that was the price. And I finally found it. Otherwise, I was thinking stuff's going to be like $20. Lynn University is in Boca Raton, Florida. Wow, I didn't realize that. Appreciate that. My Goodwill uses barbs. They screw items up doing that also. I've seen other people that complain about either the barbs or the staples ruining the shirt, and they'll give them for pretty cheap. But still, it ruins the shirt at that point. So, oh, Google. I didn't use Google yet. Today, I've just been listening, went out to dinner, and then here I am. I got a Snap-on shirt. This is kind of cool. I don't expect this to last long. Snap-on. The only issue is it needs to be washed. So I'm hoping that stuff comes out. I did not see that, but Snap-on on the front and on the back. So this stuff I haven't listed yet. This was $1. This was at the same store. Augusta National polo shirt. Just plain checkered shirt. You can see right there. Looks to be something going on. So I'm going to throw that in the wash. Hopefully all this stuff comes out, but we'll see. This is awesome. This is one of my other favorite shirts to find. And given the logo, should do well. But the Antigua shirts are awesome. So I couldn't leave this one behind. Charlotte, the Snap-on shirt's a large, size large. This is a Boston Red Sox plain. Cool circle logo. That's awesome. That's a cool shirt. I got that, but also this one there's like a little middle stain down there, kind of right there. You can't really see it down there. Yeah, I got a ton of stuff here. Got more. The coolest finds for me are hats. Pre-treated with Blue Dawn or Grease Lightning. Yeah, I find the Blue Dawn does really well with stains. Basically, what I do is I put a couple drops of the Blue Dawn on it, let it sit, and then throw it in the washer. $5 to burn that shirt. Okay, this is a cool hat. I have no idea what this is. Tony, you probably will Google again, but this one, brand new, I say brand new, has the UPC on it, original retail for $34. It is the 2017 Pinstripe Bowl. Thought that's pretty cool. It's unused, but Pinstripe Bowl, New York. So got that one. Joey, I found original 6. Cool hat. Hockey. Still has the tag in it. I think these were all $1. So these hats alone will pay for itself. Old time hockey. If you ever find they make hats as well as shirts and jerseys and sweatshirts, they do pretty well. Use an old toothbrush to work the dawn in. Well, that's a good idea. See, I just let it sit there. I could do that as well. Work it in. And then, John, you're going to love this. I found a Patriots hat. And actually, I just realized this is an NFL hat. It still has the cardboard in it. And it still has a sticker. So this is brand new. It's got the Patriots helmet in the back. So those hats right there are pretty cool. Find hats like that to pay the bills does pretty well. So you got to pick those up. Got this for I think $2. The large logos do really well for me. So I had to pick this up. This is another hoodie. Large logos I can get better prices for. The logos, the Under Armours with just the mini logo right under the neck, those I usually get lowballed a ton on. But these large ones usually move the quickest for me. So definitely go and try to get those. Otherwise, I had to pick that one up. This sweatshirt, this sweatshirt's awesome. I just realized when I was before the show looking at you guys, there's a little bit of staining right there. This is kind of like cream colored. Kind of see it right there. A little, almost looks grease-like, almost like it rubbed up against something. This one's awesome. So this looks like it came from a player. So here is Boston College Under Armour lacrosse. This is screened on. But I like finding this kind of cool stuff like this because it has the player's number on it, which is awesome. So there's your number 3, and it has the ACC on the back. So that was a cool find. I saw that there, and it's size small. But again, for $2 to $3 to get Under Armour. And last couple things here. Another large logo hoodie. This is kind of thinner, but still got the cool gray wash pattern on the black, which is awesome with the blue tips on them. Hey Tom, what's going on? And the last thing I might keep for myself, I don't think it needs to be washed, but this is kind of cool. This one's awesome. It is a Team Soccer USA zip up. And again, this was, I want to say it was $3. Let me look at my men's. Maybe this one was $2.99. So a USA team zip up, and it has USA on the back, which is really cool. So I'm figuring that should do very nicely, and it is Nike, which is great. There you go, Nike size large. And it says football training engraved in rubber lettering on the neck. But yeah, that's probably one of the great finds I had. Saw that on the way up. Yeah, gold, that's right. Tom sold a black with red logo Under Armour hoodie. Was it the big logo? Just because the little ones, I think I sold one for $16, $17 after shipping, padded flat rate. I made probably like $5 on it. But that's pretty much everything I picked up today. That's all the stuff I got listed. The stuff that I need to wash, have not listed that yet. The hats I still need to list. And the last couple things out of the bag I pulled out. Otherwise, everything's up and running. And what's nice is if you have a store, all the free listings reset, right? They reset yesterday. So, Tom, $21.88 plus free shipping. Nice. And what's nice about those sweatshirts, usually you can stuff them in a padded flat rate. They'll fit. So as you're shopping in the store, make sure you look at or think about the price that you're going to sell it for versus the $6.90, deduct the $6.90 cost and what your sell price is, and subtract a couple bucks for your fees. And that's pretty much what you're going to net. But usually with sweatshirts, you're going to pay a little more in shipping. Yeah, see, $6.99 shipping. Now, the large logos I found have done really well in Poshmark. With my youth large logos hoodie, that immediately had offers on it. So try and get those. If you're not on Poshmark, at least put the large logos on Poshmark as well, because I find that was one of the items that had the most looks in my closet. So that did well for me. That's kind of why I picked those two up. Otherwise, that other stuff, the team logo stuff will do fine. Hats will sit up there. Football's going to go. Hockey's just starting up. So don't give up on the hockey stuff. Don't pass it up if you can get it for the right price. But how long you'd be out of town? I fly back Thursday at 1:30. So Thursday, I'll be here tomorrow. And then Thursday, I got to go back to the site in the morning. And then once we're all done at the site, I'll head to the airport. Now, tomorrow, depending on how tired I am, I might head north. So I might head north closer to Boston. There's another Savers, which I'm highly skeptical of finding anything. And there's other couple little thrift stores up there. So I might go north next time. Today I went south. So if you look at a map, if you go to Foxborough and you go southwest, kind of southwest east area, that's where I hit the 5 up today. There's more going north. So if you go to Foxborough again and go northeast, kind of 15, 20 minutes north, there's probably another 4 to 5 from what I could see. So I might do that tomorrow. And to John, maybe I'll get some video. If you don't follow me on Instagram, head over. I put a lot of video and pictures on Instagram today. Payment for that Patriots hat. Let me know when it's listed. Thanks, John. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it, though. Appreciate it. Thanks. Looks like Rusted did a little research on the Pinstripe Bowl. Oops, Pinstripe Bowl game featured Iowa Hawkeyes against Boston College Eagles. Iowa won 27-20. Awesome. Oh, so that's one of those outdoor bowls then, right? Well, Tom got a vintage Levi's haul. See, I've never looked at jeans. I've heard those if you can find the right stuff. Ronnie told me there's a Bins near Boston. Okay. Let me write myself a reminder on that, Carol. I might have to check that out. The other thing I start videoing when my trips, I'll video the first couple stops that I do, and then I get sidetracked and forget to video again. Bins in Boston. So I'll look there. And then I end up not looking for stuff. But I will check that out. But yeah, definitely look for that sports stuff, the large logos, hats. Surprisingly, there are no bags anywhere. Usually I look for the messenger bags, but I didn't find any today. It's a line of Levi's called LVC. They're actually new with tag. Oh, man. All right. Carol, I'll have to Google it. I'll find it. But otherwise, I'll put some more stuff on Instagram for you guys, let you know what I find. But yeah, I passed up Under Armours and FootJoys today. I was kind of sad. So who knows? But let's see, given everything that today I bought, so 30, 45. And then I felt a little bad too buying polos for $5 a piece. I bet that UA sweatshirt is a girl's size small that belonged to Elizabeth Miller. She is from New Canaan, Connecticut, while the 3 men's players from New York and 6 feet, 180 pounds, not fitting a small. Good idea. That probably is a women's, to your point. Yeah. Now, usually on Under Armour, they will put women's on it sometimes. But yeah, you're probably right, Rusted. Hudson, New Hampshire. All right, let me write that down. Chris sold that Charger jersey listed the other day. Nice. See, I haven't sold my Tomlinson. My Tomlinson's still sitting down there. Hudson, New Hampshire. All right. That's on the list. Otherwise, I'll try and plan out my route. I did today. I went into Google. I pulled up all the thrift stores and I mapped them in Google Maps. I put them each one in directions. We kind of drew out the area. 40 minutes. Okay, Carol, I'll see if I have time tomorrow. Hoodies and sweatshirts and jackets are selling well. Get them listed. Yeah, jackets right now, sweatshirts are selling awesome. Or being an athlete, she probably wore men's small nice. Yeah, that's true, Rusted. But yeah, anytime you see that team gear, especially even smaller school, I say smaller, lesser known schools like Central Michigan. It's not like Michigan State or Ohio State. I sold my Central Michigan stuff, and that was from an athlete as well. So that athlete stuff, people are looking for that. Oh, look at that! Carol came with the address. 1 Watson Road. All right. If I don't get it on YouTube, I'll definitely get it on Instagram. So But otherwise, got that stuff listed. I'm gonna head to bed here shortly. Got to get up at 2:30, 2:30 Eastern. Be at the site at 3:15, and then hopefully we're done by 8 o'clock. And then we'll see what I can do tomorrow. Yeah, Rusted. I love Team Gear has different values, the brand, gear, and attachment to the player. That's true. There's always a story behind them, which is awesome. Adidas hoodie with a big embroidered logo for $60. Wow. Now I find if you go onto eBay and you search Under Armour camo hoodie, there's some camo like the full sweatshirts camo. Some of them were selling for $199. I mean, anywhere from 199 down to 80, 75. If you can find the full camo, definitely pick them up. And I would pay more to get them. But check those out. Rusted, what's the reason for a trip? It's for we validate the people that deliver our product. So we hire companies to deliver our freight, and I basically go and make sure they're doing what they should be doing. John, Instagram ID is the same thing, Liquidation OH. So head over there. Same tag on all social media. You'll find me all over the place. So Under Armour scent control camo is good money. Maybe that's why it's so expensive. I didn't really look into it. I just saw the listings that were selling for about $200. So definitely look at going those, especially if they're scent control, and that's definitely used for hunting. That's my guess. So, okay, Charlotte, thanks for the link. Yeah, there you go, guys. Head over there. I'm trying to add more to my stories as I'm doing stuff because they're quick videos. Undercover boss. Nice. All right, everybody. That's all I had for tonight. Let you guys get back to listing. Enjoy your Tuesday evening, and we'll have some more video for you tomorrow. Thanks for coming. As always, keep improving yourself and getting your processes down. Talk to you later. See ya.